Everyone, welcome you all to another video, and today we are going to finish the play which was written by Vijay Tendulkar, that is the Vultures. And today we are going to look at the scene number 6, scene number 7, and the scene number 8, and that will be the end of this uh, play. And in the next week we are going to deal with the Prometheus Bound, that is the play. And maybe in maybe 15th December we are going to finish our syllabus, whole syllabus of all the three papers. And after that I will give you the question bank, some questions. And you also do, I will tell you, I will make a dedicated video on that, how you are going to supposed to prepare for your examination. So that will be in my dedicated video about the examination. So let's start with this. So scene 6 is about the Dusk. It is in the interior of the garage. Reginath is writing something on the piece of paper. He was whistling instantly, and he suddenly stops whistling and gets moody, continuously writing something, dawdling, crumpling off of the paper and tossing it away. His mood keeps getting worse, and at the time enter Papa, siltily exhausted, haggard. He opens the garage door and slips inside quickly. He shuts the door and stands with the back to it. Live coals still glow in his eyes, and Rajnath doesn't notice him at first. And then he calls Rajni, and he said that it is he, Papa. Then Rajnath eyes begin to shoulder, and then he wishes to ask him to get out, but he cannot speak loudly. And then he gets up and he stand there. And then Papa comes there, and he said that Rajnath may be surprised by seeing him there. And then he sit on the roll mattress, and then he said that that Rajinath is only his son, is good son. He is not a trader like these three pumps or two pumps like Umakant and Ramakant, because now Manik is living with Papa. We don't know where they are living, but maybe they are living some part of the house, or maybe outside the house, maybe somewhere some room is there. And here he comes there to ask help to Rajinath, and he said that Rajinath is different from other two children, and that's Ramakant and Umakant. And then he said that, and then he asked about Rajinath, what is going on, what about his news, is everything is going all right or what? And he talks like that, that Ramakant has no skill. He has the only skill to kill himself or kill others, and every time he just drink liquor. And he talk about Umakant, that is the Umakant started drinking when he was just 12 years old, and same with the Ramakant. He called them Ume and Rama. Papa calls both Umakant and Ramakant as the son of Hor, and he said that Ramakant has no skill to make a paisa or earn money. And then he said that his true son is only Rajini, that is the Rajinath. And he said that he started feeling so many respect for him. And he said that whenever he think about Rajinath, his chest started swelling. And he said that that Rajinath is the only son who stood on his own feet. And then he said that he is only his son, he is only his true child who lived with dignity, and he is not afraid of anyone. And he said that about him, that Umakant and Ramakant has kicked off their father, that is Papa, and therefore he wanted to get revenge on them. But Rajinath asked him that why he has come there, what is his purpose, what he want to do. And then Papa said that actually he was reminding him, and that in the older age it is only Rajinath who can take care of him, who can give support to him. And but Rajinath, in harshness, he asked him that what the purpose brought him there. And then Papa said that he's telling him that it is only Rajinath can change everything. Rajinath stress on that the purpose, what actually the Papa wanted to tell him, And then Papa said that Rinath is only his true son, and therefore he is living in a garage and rotting away like a beggar. And actually it is Papa's mistake that what he's doing that. And all the themes that Umakant and Ramakant, or Ramakant has got the house, and Umakant and Ramakant make that ancestor house in the gutter. It was an ancestor house. It is not built by Papa, but it was come from ancestral. It is their historical house, but now it has transformed into gutter. And then Rajinath again harshly he asked him that what is his purpose, and then Papa told him that he is going to wanted to take revenge on that, and he wanted to change everything. And he said that now he has some credit, he has some money in his bank, and therefore he is going to make a new bill and a new will. And in that will he will divide the property between only two his kids, one for Rajinath and the second for Manik. And he will also make that will backdated, and he will make a stamp. He has also talked with the one lawyer, and therefore Rajinath should go to the court, um, um, and he should claim on that property. And Papa, that is, he said that he is going to stand and he will tell in the court that it was Umakant and Ramakant, they have threatened him, and therefore he has transformed his property to them. And so therefore he asked Rinath that he should help him. When he was talking like that, Ramakant comes there and he hides himself, and he was listening what is going on, what the conversation communication is going on between Rajinath and Papa. He was there, he was hiding, and he was listening all the things. But Rajinath disagree all these things, and he asked him to get out. Papa tried to convince him that he should do that because he wanted to change his fortune, and he wanted to take revenge against Ramakant and Umakant. But Rajinath asked him to get out, and at the point Ramakant comes enters into garage, and when Papa saw him, he ran very fastly. Very fastly he ran from that, and he was looking backward whether Ramakant is following him or what. So he was looking backward, and he ran very fastly. Then Ramakant offers thanks to Rajinath because it was actually a really good offer from Papa to Rajinath. But actually Rajinath had not listened that, and he has not accepted that offer. But instead of that, he said that he feels pity for Ramakant, and it was very confusing for Ramakant. And at the time we heard the Rama is crying very loudly. The very cried shot was there. Ramakant was running, and Rajinath also comes there, and he also tried to run. He realized that he should also go and see the Rama. And at that time Mani came there, and she said, and she was laughing very loudly, and she was saying that she had done what she has planned. She has cut the lemon, and she rubbed the ash 7 times on the stomach. And uh, and she said that Rama child, her sister-in-law's baby is going to abort. Rama's bird is going to abort. It won't live. It won't live. And she was laughing very loudly. And Rajnath was very terrified, and he moves to one side. And then Manik exit. She was still laughing, and Rajnath also wavered. So in the Rama's room, Rama was sitting there. Ramakant came there. He kneels on her bed, and he asked that what happened, why she has cried. And she said that um, it is a very very that importance for him that he should take care of Rama. And he asked her what happened. Rama could not tell anything. Then Ramakant got very angry. He take her hair, and he just forced her to speak. And then she speak that it was a sister-in-law, that is Manik has come, and she has cut it the lemon and rubbed on her stomach. And she was saying that her child is going to die, her child is going to abort. And then Ramakant said that if his Ramakant said that she should stop crying, otherwise he is going to kill her. And then Rama was silent, she was very terrified. Okay. And then Ramakant said that if that child belong to him, that will not die, not because of what Manik has cursed, but if it is his, he's not going to die. Then Rama asked him that why he is talking like that, and Ramakant told her that she knew what he means. So here Ramakant exit and Rama was shocked and she sit like a stone. So here this scene ends. Let's move to the scene number 7. So this scene is about the night. It was a stormy rain. A lot of rain was falling down, and Ramakant is sitting in the living room, and that is the driving room, and we can hear some that some voices, some shouts, some blows. We can heard the blows on the front door. It was Umakant was shouting that sister-in-law Ramakant. He wanted that he should open the door. He should enter in the house. But actually, Ramakant don't allow Umakant to live in that house. He wanted that Umakant should go away, like Manik and Papa has gone. So therefore, he don't want to open the door. Again, after some times, we can also listen some curses and some voices of Umakant, and at the back door also he was blowing the door. He just crying that Ramakant should come, Rama should come, and they should open the door. But Ramakant was not doing that, and after that it was silence. And then rain also, we hear only sound of the rain. And when Umakant goes away, when all the sound stops, then Ramakant said that he wanted to give the goodbye to brother, that is Umakant, and he said that he also offered the luck, best luck to his and happy life to his brother Umakant. And then he said that actually why Umakant wanted that house, that Ramakant should transfer that house on his name, because he wanted that house because there is a one ghost, and that ghost gives him prosperity. That goes, it is only Umakant who is successful, because he has not lost his money. He has a property at Lonavala, and he's getting money. He's not spending those monies like Ramakant, and Ramakant is not able to earn money. Actually, whatever inside, he has sold it out, or whatever it, he got heavy losses. So therefore he said that there is a one ghost, and who is that ghost? He is the ghost, and therefore he is not going to give that property to Umakant. He is not going to transfer that house on Umakant name, and he is not going to do that. And after that he said that actually uh, he said that the child in Rama's belly is not his child. The child is Regina's child, and therefore he don't want that child. He said that it is his step brother's child, his step brother's kiddy, and therefore he doesn't want that child. And he said that why he let her go to the Regina to offer tea and all the things, and therefore he is mentally hurt, because his business has fallen. Okay, again there was a creditor who is demanding money. Okay, his checks are bouncing in the bank, so bank is also claiming money. So he was in the court, and he will get that imprisonment for 5 years to 7 years, and it will be the hard labor for him. And therefore he said that it is very very difficult for him, that he has to live his these years in the imprisonment, in prison, without wife and without a child. And then he said that that child is not belong to him, and therefore he wanted to kill that child. And therefore he take the bottle. He thought that it is a gun, and he just do action that he has killed that child, or he has killed the Rajinath. And then actually he touches the gun also, and then again his mood changes, and he was singing a song like Papa, like tra la la tra la la, and he was doing that. He was in the club, he is meeting with the women, and he was talking with them. And again that he said that he's a very very poor man. He cannot earn a paisa or money. He is a very very poor lame man. And then then after that he drinks some wine, and then he said that he is feeling very better. And after that he said that, but one thing is that uh, the child in Rama's berry is not his child. It is the child of the son of Hor, that is the Hor which was kept by Papa Haripitle. And therefore he said that nurse of his step brother's bloody offspring, and therefore he is going to shoot him, and he is going to abort the child. He don't want the child in that house, and therefore he calls Rama, that Rama, you should come there. But Rama doesn't come. And therefore he was climbing the steps and he calls Rama again. And then he said that if you are not coming here, then he is coming there. And then he was shouting, he was cursing. And after that, we have seen that only cracking there. And then there was some thundering, some lights on the sky, and we don't know where it has fallen. Maybe it has fallen on Ramakant or where, we don't know. And we didn't heard any sound of Rama also, because we don't know whether he has really aborted the child, or like he has kicked on belly of Manik, as we have seen in the previous some scenes. But here there is no mention. And again, the act 1 first scene, we have seen that how Rama and Ramakant has left that house. So maybe they have gone there to abort that child, or maybe they have left that house because everything has gone and he has nothing to there. Okay, so that is the thing. And we can see that in the darkness, a screeching of single Vulture is there. So only one single Vulture is there, that is the Rajinath is there. So everybody has gone. There is nobody living in that house. When we move on the scene number 7. So in the scene number 7, it is again in the garage, and it was actually the last, that is a epilogue of this play. And it was Rajinath who was singing a poem, and he said that this was the end of the story of the five Vulture, the story of men a curse, or the Vulture's curse, and to live their lives as a man. He said that maybe these people are not actually human beings; they are Vultures, and they have transformed as a man, and they were living there. And then he said that there is no need to show some compassion to path of them, or hold out to them, because there is no merciful hand that will bring release. Because if you are going to give a merciful hand, but there is no release, because they have to that they have to suffer their sins, because they have done a lot of sins, and therefore they have to stay there, and there is no escape from their pain, their suffering. There is no escape for them. No, there is none, for there is no escape for them or for anyone. Even for Rajinath also, there is no escape. And then we can hear the terrible noise of the wind now grows. So everything before us in comparison seems terrifying, like a child's toy. A sense of loneliness come over us, and Rajinath enters the garage, dragging his steps as he goes, as his body shrinks as if he is shivering. And here our play has ends. It ends. So, hey guys, we have completed our play, The Vulture, and in the next lecture, we are going to start with the Prometheus Bound, and we are going to finish. We are bound. I am bound to finish this before the 15th December 2020. So, you will get enough time for study, and you will face the examination. And again, I will make a dedicated video that how you are going to prepare for the examination. So, thank you for watching, and see you in the next lecture.